guys, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about this look that I have going on today. It's kind of like a goldish brown smoky eye. So if you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. Alright, I'm gonna throw my hair back so it's out of my face. And then the first thing we're gonna do is just put a primer on. I'm just using the Ulta brand primer. It does the job. I mean, it's not like that high-end stuff, but I use a primer to start off because if I just put foundation on, then I would break out. And I already have just like a couple of zits around my face, so I don't want any more. Next thing I do is that I take my liquid foundation, which is Bare Minerals, in the color Cool Beige. And then I just put it on my flat side of my beauty blender. I usually do 2 squirts. And then I'm kind of disperse it around my face. And then I dab it in. And then the next thing I do is put concealer on. And this is just the Ulta brand's full coverage concealer in the color Light Cool. And I put it, I used to do like a triangle, but it was just so much concealer and this blends out so well. So I only do like under the eyes like that. And then I blend it into the triangle, and then I go down my nose, a little on my forehead, on my chin, a little on my chin, and a little right here. And then I take that exact same beauty blender, but I use the pointed side now, and I just dab it in. So for this, I'm going to dab it into that triangle instead of putting all of that concealer on my face, because I think it ends up like creasing a little bit when you put so much concealer on, and it just doesn't look good, and it gets like all cakey too. Alright, so now I want to set my face, and I got this setting powder as like a free gift. If you spent so much amount of money at Ulta, you get a free like gift bag, and then it just end up being in it. And I actually do like Ulta setting powder, so it's just Ulta's mineral setting powder. I just got like a free little, if it focuses, maybe, there we go. I just got it as like a free gift at Ulta. So then I take that exact same beauty blender and I just dab it into this little container, and then I put the setting powder on where I put the concealer. So I'm not gonna like completely bake it, but I let this sit for a little bit, and I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush. This is from Real Techniques, and this is their powder brush, but like it doesn't matter. I'm just going to wipe away all that powder that I just put on my face. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the zits that are all over my face right now. So I'm just gonna go back in with my concealer and just put little dots where my zits are. And then I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. So the next thing I am going to do is do my bronzer. So I just use the Makeup Revolution, what shade is this? This is Golden Days, and it's kind of really pretty, and I found out that I liked it. Some of Makeup Revolution stuff I don't like, but I did end up liking this bronzer. So I'm just gonna take it on just like a big fluffy brush, because I like when my bronzer, like when I put it on with a fluffy brush, it doesn't seem so like contourish. But I'm just gonna put it on the, usually where I would contour, so I'm just gonna put it like just below my cheeks, on both sides. And I put it like right above my eyebrows on both sides. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is blush, and I'm going to use the Tarte in the color Party. I actually got this from Sephora as my birthday gift, how they give out those free birthday gifts. So I'm just going to take it just on a blush brush. I think it's e.l.f. Yep, e.l.f. blush brush. I'm going to put a little bit on my cheeks, right above where I contoured. Well, bronzed. I'm not really like a huge blush person. Some days I like don't even put blush on at all. But since I just got this, I have dog fur in my makeup brushes. But I just wanted to try it out and just see, and I'm kind of liking it actually. Alright, now that I have blush on, I am going to take Makeup Revolution's highlighter in matte lights. It's just like a normal highlighter. I kind of like it. It's kind of like shiny a little bit, but not so much. And then I'm just gonna apply that right under any place that I really want to highlight. So I usually do it like right under my eyes, right above where I put the blush. And then I usually go down my nose too. And right above the forehead. Alright, now that I'm done with the face, I'm going to move on to the eyes. So I'm just going to use just an Ulta eye primer in the color, it's like nude matte, but any primer is going to work for you, even if you can use like a concealer. So all you need is just like a little bit of this primer, because a lot goes a long way. And I'm just going to put this all over my eyelids then. So today I'm going to be using the Sephora in the Winter Magic palette. I think it's new just because it is that wintry season now, so they are going to use it, and it actually has some pretty colors in it, if this focuses on it. Yeah, they're pretty they're pretty colors, and they're like winter shades, and they're with that goldy smoky eye that we're going to be going with today. So this first shade that I'm going to take, I'm going to use this light color right here. It's kind of like a tannish, lightish, but I'm going to put that all over my lid. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this transition shade right here. It's a little bit of a tannish brownish, and I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to put that in my crease as well. Just use it as like a transition shade. Alright, the next shade I'm going to take is this dark brown color right here, and I'm going to just do it on a smaller type brush, so I have a little bit more control of this since it's a little bit of a darker color. And then I'm going to put it on like the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit into my crease, but not a whole lot. Try to blend it a little bit. It's just like on that outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to do the same thing, obviously, to the other side. And then when I'm done with the corners, I like to drag it a little bit in my crease towards the center, but not all the way there, just so it gives a little bit of like a darker smoky eye, if that makes sense. But now we're gonna go into this gold shade. I'm just gonna take it just on a smaller type of flat brush, and we're gonna dig into this color here in the palette, and we're gonna put that on my lid. I don't know how this reacts, but usually with a shimmer, you kind of have to pat it on instead. I mean, you can spray it with the setting spray. Here, we'll do, actually, this is going on pretty well, actually. It actually might go better on with your finger, so you can just rub it in and then just try it. Yeah, that might be going better on with my finger. Yeah, that goes better on with your finger, just letting you know. If you don't get the shimmer you want out of an eyeshadow, try putting it on with your finger, because honestly, I have way more better luck putting shimmer eyeshadows on with my finger than I am with a brush, honestly. All right, now that I have all of the gold on, I'm gonna go back in with that darker shade that we did the crease with and just darken it up a little bit because it wasn't as dark as I wanted it to be. So I'm just gonna darken it back in that corner and bring the color a little bit forwards as well. I'm going to take a little bit of that extreme type of white, just on like a very small brush, and then do it on the inner corner of my eye. While I have this light shade, I already did my eyebrows. I do plan on doing a video of how I fill my eyebrows, because if you see me in person without any makeup on, I seriously have no eyebrows at all. So these are all drawn in, and I'm going to do a video of how I fill them in. I've experimented plenty of times because I seriously have no eyebrows, and I've watched plenty of YouTube videos on how to do them, and I think I finally found like a system that works for me the best. But I'm actually going to go back with this shade. This shade's a little bit shimmery, so I don't want that around my eyebrows, so I'm just going to take this little bit of this light shader and put it around my eyebrows. Alright, now that those are done, I'm not going to do like a winged eyeliner for this because it's realistically, I don't do a wing eyeliner. Eyeliner. I don't usually do a wing eyeliner every day. So I'm just going to go in with a pencil, and it's a brown pencil because I want to keep this look kind of brownish, goldish, and I don't want to add too much black to it. So I'm going to use the NYX Eye in Eyebrow Pencil. I don't know what shade, dark brown. So usually when I do a brown type of pencil, it always is like a dark brown, just because it has like that darker tint to it, but you can still tell it's brown. And I always do, when I do it just a normal eyeliner, I do it more thick on the outside, and then I always start towards the outside, and then I move towards on the inner part of my eye, and make it thinner as I go along. But alright, now that my eyeliner's on, I'm gonna go in with my under eye. I never use eyeliner under my eye. I used to in high school, and I'll totally do the how I did my makeup in high school, but today I am not doing that. So I'm going to go in with that original dark brown shade that we used to go on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just going to use an angled brush and take a little bit of that and then go on the outside, but I don't want to go all the way in. I just want to go a little bit. in on my corner of my eye, just right under my eyelash line. And then I'm going to take that gold shade and then go right next to it, closer in though, so it matches the top lid of my eye. So the next thing I'm going to do is just take a white eyeliner. Obviously you can use whatever you want, but today I'm using the NYX white. And then some people are uncomfortable of doing this, so I don't recommend doing it if this freaks you out at any point. But I'm going to take that into my waterline so it makes my eyes pop out a little bit more and make them look bigger. To finish off this look with mascara, so I'm gonna go in with the Ulta Maximum Lash, obviously in the color Jet Black. So to finish off this look, I am going to do just a matte lipstick, and this is from Tarte, and it is the color Birthday Suit, which would match the whole entire birthday present from Sephora. Put it on my lips. So the last thing that I always do, no matter what my makeup is to do a setting spray just to make my makeup last longer throughout the day. Obviously you don't have to do this, but I like to do it because I like to keep my makeup lasting long throughout the day. So just do a little spray, let it dry a little bit. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a closer look of this brownish goldish smoky eye. I did think it turned out pretty good. I do like to do a smoky eye kind of every day, which is probably a little dramatic, but I don't care. I like smoky eyes. Thank you all for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!